One of the stories that a lot of Weibo users are talking about today is news that a Chinese national from Fujian province living in America on a student visa was busted for operating a weapons smuggling operation between the US and China. Sounds pretty crazy, but according to the original post from the Evening Times, Shanghai customs officials were suspicious of a sound system that was being shipped into China. They found through X-ray inspection that there were what looked like metal tubes in the sound system. The customs official tried to take the package for further inspection, but found it suspiciously heavy. He had the package opened and found that inside the sound system were 9 handguns and 7 rifle parts. Apparently, our overseas student had been running his little smuggling operation for a year and has smuggled into China 23 guns and over 2,100 rounds of ammunition. Now that might not seem very impressive to some of you, but this is big news on Weibo, especially to Weibo users who had previously believed that arms smuggling was impossible in China, especially through airmail. Okay, let's take a look at some Weibo reactions.
This is so cool. Maybe next time they could consider smuggling some missiles, an aircraft carrier, or some satellites. That's incredible. I really think personal security is becoming a bigger problem these days. It seems the US really is a land of opportunity. You can find ways to make money doing pretty much anything. I can understand that people want to earn money, but this is definitely not the right way. How could an overseas student not know that he is doing something illegal? It shows people would do anything to earn money. And how could he not know what would happen to those guns once they were in China?
The Chinese authorities were able to track down the gun buyers and found that most of them bought handguns, including Remingtons, Glocks, and Berettas. Now, most of the handgun buyers were also collectors who wished to collect guns. However, Chinese law strictly prohibits such action, so they looked to illegal means of completing their own collections. Now, China has very strict gun control laws, but that's not to say you won't see guns in China. Now, besides the police and the armed forces, security guards for designated government departments also carry guns, such as courthouses and government organs above the provincial level. Now, some ethnic minorities that hunt as a part of their local culture also carry guns, although I don't think they're allowed to carry them out of their traditional living areas. Now, gun violence is also very rare in China, with most cases involving homemade guns. However, with news like this, some Weibo users are wondering if China is becoming a much more dangerous place. Let's take a look at some comments.
I don't know why the customs would let such a big flaw exist. So now the express companies never check the goods they're transporting? I don't believe this news. If this happened in Afghanistan, then that might be possible. But from the US, I don't think it would be possible to smuggle so many guns. And to be honest, I don't think China's customs would let such a thing happen.
Well, it seems that the majority of Weibo users commenting on this story are not big fans of gun ownership, especially with what seems like a barrage of gun violence-related posts coming in from America. The merits of gun ownership has popped up on Weibo before, and there were Weibo users who felt that gun ownership was a sign of progress. So let's take a look at some of those comments.
How can I get my hands on one? Anyone have any contacts? This proves that if there's a demand, there will be a supply.
Well, dream on, guys. Dream on.